Hey guys, so you may or may not have seen that a week or two ago I did a series of videos like this one which were inspired by James Bond film names. Very tenuous connections in a lot of cases, but it gave me 25 ideas for videos that hopefully people found useful. And I've been thinking since then about another series of videos, because often these videos I put on the page here are all a bit random. There isn't necessarily a connecting theme. And I came up with the idea today of doing a series of videos, of which this is the first, which covers common initialisms or acronyms that you may have seen in the fitness world and not know what they are. So basically a series of letters that are put together to make a word in essence. A bit like UNICEF or NATO or that kind of thing. And the first one we're going to cover today is EPOC. E-P-O-C. I forgot to spell EPOC there. Which stands for Elevated Post-Exercise Oxygen Consumption. I don't know why the exercise doesn't get its E mentioned in there. It should be, I don't know how you pronounce that, EPOC. But anyway, post-exercise elevated oxygen consumption is basically used to describe how your body uses more energy after exercise. So when you have a hard, challenging, effective workout, your body will use more energy, not just while you're doing that, but for a period of time afterwards. And this is true, but this is a often grossly overstated benefit of exercise. Many fit pros will try and sell you their program, their training with them, their methodology on turning you into a fat burning machine for up to 72 hours afterwards, which, whilst it's true that you can enter this state of elevated post-exercise oxygen consumption for up to 72 hours afterwards, it generally equates to a maximum of around about 80 calories at most. So if you have a really hard, really effective workout that's designed in the best possible way to increase that afterburn, as you could call it, you might burn maybe 80 calories more over the next 3 days, which is 26 and a bit per day. It's fairly pointless. I would never, ever choose a form of exercise because it seemingly has that afterburn effect. Because at most, it's going to enable you to have the tiniest morsel, tiny little, not even a full bite of food extra per day. But what's probably going to happen is by being told that it's turning you into a fat burning machine, that you're then going to eat more food. And you're then going to eat back the extra calories burned and then some. What is by far a bigger win is, firstly, that the actual calories burnt during exercise. So if you were to burn 300 during exercise, that's obviously a much bigger win than the extra 80 that you may or may not then burn over the next 3 days. But actually, I'm not a massive fan of considering exercise for weight loss, for calorie burning. Because whilst it does, it often does less than we think. We might, in our head, have an idea of how many calories we've burnt. Chances are we'd have burnt half of them if we just slept. So whilst it might say on our smartwatch or what have you that we've burnt 350 calories, we could have burnt 150 of them if we just stayed in bed. So really we've got a net gain of 200 calories, which is obviously worthwhile. I'm not saying not to do it. But if we see exercise as purely a way of burning 200 calories, chances are we're not going to keep it up for very long. It seems almost a punishment for food. If we see exercise for the benefits it brings us in terms of our energy levels, how our body feels, how it performs, how it looks when naked, all that sort of stuff, then it's far more motivational. And we look perhaps at eating for weight loss. So anyway guys, that's what EPOC means. Elevated post-exercise oxygen consumption. Some forms of exercise will burn more energy for a while after exercise, but it's very marginal. Steer very clear of anyone that tells you how great their program is from a fat burning perspective, particularly that 72-hour window afterwards. As always, if you've got anything from this, please let me know by commenting underneath the video and give the video a like.